Hey YouTubers, Holiday Share One here. So I'm going to be filming my new video for today, and it is actually a video and not like a everyday vlog. I mean, like, because if I were to do an everyday vlog, it's basically jeans, a blue top, and some jewelry, and my hair is this is what it looks like from braids yesterday. So my hair is kind of black. Also, I just wanted to say I have no makeup on. That's because I am going to be doing my new series, because this is just what this video is going to be about is the etiquette do's and don'ts from my interview series. This was the last video, and so yeah, this is my last video of the video series, interview series, and I'm so excited because now I get to do the dog series, how to give your dog a bath, and there's going to be 3 parts to it, and I am super duper excited for that. So I'm like, okay, let's get this one over with so I can jump into the next one. But I don't even know when I'm going to be uploading that dog series one. So yeah, this one's being filmed for my webcam, and I thought it'd be so much better than having to wait like hours for it to upload. Let's go ahead and jump right into it because I'm already at a minute. So again, this is the etiquette do's and don'ts for going on job interviews, modeling interviews, any interview out in the universe. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I have 10 do's and 10 don'ts and one like extra like little comment or whatever. And the reason why I wrote it down, not because of like a script, because I don't like to go off by scripts, but it's just because I'd be literally sitting here thinking, oh, I want to say this, and then, let me think. Oh yeah, I want to say this. This is just all my thoughts and stuff organized into one little like page, if that makes sense. Alright, so etiquette do's. Number 1, and it's like the number 1 is to make sure to have a proper firm handshake. And this sounds really weird, like a proper firm handshake. Oh my gosh, Adriana, that's so weird. No, what I mean by that is you don't want to have like, I'm just going to use my hand, like how pathetic is that? I'm going to use my hand as like an example. Okay, so when you have like, let's say this is like the client or the agent or the employer or whatever person's hand, okay, and this is like your hand. When you shake their hand, you don't want to just be like, hello, well, how are you, you know, with like a very like limp, like pathetic hello. You want to make sure it's proper and firm. And I know like when my mom told me like how to like the proper like firm handshake or whatever, I was cracking up laughing. I'm like, oh, you know, put your thumbs right there and then you shake the hands. Like, I honestly feel like it's really important to have a proper firm handshake because it just says you're confident. And so what you do is you have your hands like this, and it's really, really hard to do like my both hands, but you kind of just lock thumbs like this, and not like hello, like the birdie, like hello. No, not like that. Just a simple like shake. One shake. And so it's always good to have a proper firm handshake. Number 2 is to ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. I mean, you never know until you ask. Like, don't just, because I mean, I feel like, don't call them the next day and be like, oh wait, I forgot to ask you a question. Just ask the questions, okay? They're not going to look at you like, you know, you're dumb or whatever if you're asking questions. So definitely ask questions. And they say the more the merrier. So, you know, hey. Number 6. Number 3 is to make eye contact. That's another like weird one, like the firm handshake or whatever. You don't want to be like talking to them and be looking at like the wall, like, you know, like, oh hello, my name is such and such, and you know, you want to look straight in their eyes. And, well, like, not straight into their eyes, but you just want to look at them face to face, like how I talk to you guys, except when I talk to you guys, I know I look up or I look around. I know that's bad. I'm sorry. I'm working on that, you guys. But I'm just saying for, like, a job interview, you definitely want to have eye contact and, like, face to face, you know, so that way they can actually, like, see you and stuff like that. And, so, yeah, definitely eye contact is very, very good. Number 4, so I'm trying to fix my necklace here. Okay, 1 second. Because that was totally like, there we go, how cute is that? Okay, so, number 4 is to have, take notes. And definitely it's a good thing to take notes. How, I usually go like on any like interview or whatever is I have a folder. And any papers that they might give me, like they're going to give you papers. They'll probably maybe give you some papers. I don't know. But just make sure that you have like the papers that they give you in there, a couple pens, and just some note, some of these like note pages or whatever. And definitely take notes. They're not going to think that you're like, don't always like say everything that they say, like and all that stuff. No, just take the really important notes that you feel like you're going to need to know for like the job or whatever type of interview you're going to. So definitely take notes, but not on like every single word they say. Number 5, arrive early. It's very, very important. You don't want to be late. That's not like the way to start off, start it off on a good side. So definitely arrive like maybe 5-10 minutes early, just so that way you know what you're doing. And if you get lost or anything like that, it's always good to start going there earlier. Then number 6, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, is to smile. You don't want to go in there with like a bummed like attitude or like just a like sad face, because they're gonna think you don't want this and you're not confident or whatever. So don't just walk in there and be like, hi, my name is Adriana, I'm 14 years old and I'd like the job because. No, go in there like, hi, my name is Adriana, I'm 14 years old and this is why I want the job. So the job or whatever you're doing. So definitely always smile. Not like, don't be like those, like the creepy people who are like, hi, my name is Adriana, I'm 14 years old and I'm here for the job. No, you don't need to go all crazy with the whole like grin, ear to ear smile. This is simply, just something like that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely nothing like that. Just something, a simple like smile. I know that was really weird. Smile like a creepy smile. No, just definitely smile. Number 7, Number 7 is to, there are the 3 B's is what I call it. Be you, be confident, and be honest. Sorry to cough. So these are the 3 B's. Be you. Be yourself. And I feel like be you is kind of like the be honest. Don't go in there and pose as somebody else, or, if you're like, just, it's pretty much like self-explanatory, just to be yourself. And, don't go in there being somebody else or, somebody that you're not or portraying to be. Just honestly be yourself, and whatever comes from the heart is pretty much, how to do it. So definitely be yourself, or be you. And then to be honest. You don't want to lie. You don't want to be like, my name is Adriana, I'm from Kansas, okay? You don't want to lie. Like, I feel like once you get yourself into the lie, you're just going to get caught up in more and more and more lies. And you don't want to do that. So definitely be honest. And you know what, if they ask you, if they're asking you questions and it's the heat of the moment, just be honest, okay? They're going to appreciate you if you're honest, and they won't appreciate if you lie, okay? So definitely be honest. And then the last, but certainly not least, is to be confident. This kind of ties in every single thing. How much time am I? I'm at 8 minutes. Okay, so when you want to be confident, smile. That's a really good thing. Walk in there with your head held high. That's how they always say it. With your head held high and your chin up. And, like shoulders, not shoulders back, like to where you're walking like this, no. Just shoulders up. Don't slouch. Because if you're slouching and you're just looking like this, you don't look confident. You don't look like you want to be here. Look and act like you want to be at that interview, whatever it is. So definitely the do's are to be you, smile, make sure to have a proper firm handshake, ask questions, eye-to-eye contact, take notes, be confident, be honest, and arrive early. Those are the 10 main do's, and you should be good to go. Now these are the don'ts. These are the things that we don't want to do on interviews. Don't be nervous. I mean, I'm sure when you get in there, hold on one second. I'm sure when you get in there, you're going to be really nervous, but once you go into like the, to go see the actual person that you need to go see for the interview, don't be nervous. Again, be confident. Don't sit there and be like playing with your hands or messing with your hair lock, because I know that's what I do when I'm nervous, but this is just YouTube. It's not like an interview or whatever. So definitely don't let them see your sweat. don't let them like see you sweat or whatever, because then they know you're nervous. I mean, truth is, they're nervous too, not to get the interview, but they're nervous they're meeting complete strangers, okay? So, you know what, they're probably just as nervous, maybe a little bit less, but they're probably just as nervous as you are for different reasons. And it's okay, it's normal to be nervous, but just try not to stress yourself out too much. Number 2 for don'ts is don't put your head down and don't look down. What I mean like that is it kind of goes with the chin up, but literally like don't look down. Again, eye contact. Don't just sit there and be like, I want this job, or I feel like I'd, be appropriate. No, you need to look up. You need to look into their pretty faces. And you know what? If their faces aren't that pretty, just kind of look slightly to the, to the left. But not like completely like that. You just want to have that the face contact or whatever. So definitely don't look down or, put your head down or anything like that. That just doesn't show that you're too confident. I mean, if you're like asking questions or reading off of a paper, like how I'm looking down, that's fine. But when you're just actually like sitting there having a conversation, don't be looking down. Alright, so number 3 is don't be rude. Pretty self-explanatory. Don't interrupt them. Let them talk. Don't talk back. Don't argue with them. Just don't be rude. Just flat out, like, if you're going to be rude to them, I guarantee you're not going to get the interview that you signed up for or whatever you signed up for. Number 4 is don't be shy. Just be happy, okay? And for don't be shy, that's kind of like that's a hard one. Don't like stand in the corner all like to yourself, or like, go like this and just kind of like cuddle or curl up or whatever. Just be outgoing and just put yourself out there, okay? So yeah, definitely don't be too shy. And then don't pick your fingernails. And the reason why I put this one up there is because when you're sitting there picking your fingernails, they'll probably either think like that's gross, or that you're nervous, or that you just don't know what else to do. So definitely just don't play with your hands at all, like if you can. I know I pick my fingernails all the time. I try to hide it, but I just can't. It's just a bad habit. So try not to pick your fingernails too much. Number 6, don't stutter or be shaky when you're talking. What this means is don't like stutter. Yeah, don't stutter or be shaky. Like when you're talking to them, don't be like, so yeah, I'd feel comfortable. They're gonna think they're gonna think that you're nervous. They're gonna think that you're not sure about yourself and that you're not confident going in there. So definitely just talk. Oh, well, don't talk away, but just talk and be confident and just act like you own this interview. Well, yeah, that didn't. Anyways, so yeah, just don't try to stutter too much, and don't try to be all shaky and stuff like that. So just kind of take a deep breath and just calm yourself down for a minute. Number 7 is don't make excuses. If you're late, don't be like, well, I was running out of the house when I looked down and I realized I forgot my pants, so I had to run back in. They don't care about your excuses, okay? They just want you, to apologize. Just if they're saying, why are you 5 minutes late, just be like, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, I didn't mean to. Just don't go off and blabber about how you forgot your pants when you left the house, or whatever the excuse is. So definitely just don't make excuses for yourself. You don't want to start, sorry, that was weird. You don't want to start that type of game. Number 8 is don't be prepared. Don't be unprepared, sorry, you gotta be prepared. And I've got 13 minutes. I'm going to try the best that I can. I'm going to go to number 9. I'm going to come back to that question. Don't play with your phone. Keep it off. Pretty simple as that. As soon as you get in there, I would definitely just hit silence or turn it off. Put it in your pocket or your purse or your whatever you put it in. So just definitely put your phone away. I'm almost out of time. 10, don't be so focused on the money. And what I mean by that is if it's like a job interview or like any interview, don't always be asking about money. Yeah, you can ask about that, but don't be like, so the salary again is, and so how much am I going to be paid? They're going to think that you're just there for the money. Maybe you are just there for the money. I'm sure a lot of us are. But still, it's not all about the money. So definitely don't be too focused on the money. They'll probably get to that. Maybe not now, but they will get to that. And then don't be unprepared. Just when you have like a folder or whatever, don't all your papers will be flying everywhere. Just only get the stuff that you need. Take a little bit of notepad, a pen, and any papers that they give you. So just be very organized. And then have fresh breath. But don't chew gum while you're in there. Just chew some gum like in the car or like on your way, but you definitely want to have fresh breath and don't smell like you stink. Alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed these do's and don'ts for the etiquette. For your this interview series. Stay tuned for the dog series. This is about to run out, 18 minutes, 18 seconds. So stay tuned for the dog interview, the dog bath, or the dog series. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye guys.